Country last year when he went away. It was over quite a nasty climb with a descent into the finish, not as long as this, but a very, very similar move, a stealth sort of move. As we see Alberto Contador there. 3 riders from Katusha now leading the chasers. 1 or 2 riders now get back into the mix at the back of this chasing group.
It's Van den Broek at the back of this group, rolling back the ears a little bit, comfortably in that lead group and in good form. Jurgen van den Broek of Lotto Soudal. Katusha at the front, taking it on. They realise they have to. Alberto Contador might be satisfied with Wout Poels going up the road. Would he be confident that he can beat him on the Terminillo tomorrow?
I would have thought so. I mean, he's still a danger man. He's a very, very good climber. He's come across to Team Sky because of his climbing attributes and has actually spent quite a lot of time training with Chris Froome down in South Africa at only a few days' notice. So he's clearly in very good condition. But what a very, very well-timed and powerful move by that rider from the Netherlands.
So that is the group that is chasing. On the right-hand side, they're chasing the man up front, and we've got 14 seconds indicated for Wout Poels. He has a chance. At least that's worth piling it on. You can be sure the word coming from the car now is, Wout, give it absolutely everything. Hold nothing back here, because there is every chance that you could come up with a stage victory today. At the bottom of the climb, they have just 500 meters remaining in the stage. They've got a right-hander with about 250 meters to go, and then just a little gentle ramp up, which would be absolutely nothing in the last 250 meters were it not for the fact that he'll be absolutely at his max and will have been at his max for the previous 20 kilometers or more. 226 kilometers in total. It's a long old spin in the mountains, and he's now got 19 seconds. So those Katusha riders behind able to make no inroads on this fantastic effort from Wout Poels.
Well, it's a very technical descent, but there are elements where you have to pedal on. Of course, he has the advantage. He can pick his own line. He takes a quick glance over his shoulder. The lead now up to 20 seconds. All he's got to do now is negotiate this descent as safely as he can, not take too many risks. But he's basically with one team chasing and no real cohesion behind. It's still advantage Poels with 1.8 kilometers to go. This is exciting stuff.
Katusha lose a rider, so it's down to 2 riders chasing one. 19, make that 18 seconds, so they're trading tenths of a second in every corner. At the moment, Wout Poels is able to pick his line, because he's not getting any help from any motorbikes in front of him, or cars, or indeed any tracking from any other riders, so he has got to pick his own line. And of course he needs to find the right tarmac as well, because there are so many different surface variations throughout this descent that it must be absolutely nerve-wracking. And down to 16 seconds, the advantage is going to be dicey. It's going to be really tough. It's all done, I think, for Van Avermaet. They're still indicating 1 minute. They're giving us an indication of the gap, but it's going to be tough, or it's absolutely impossible now for Van Avermaet. Inside the last kilometre, they're under the kite. And now, Wout Poels, can he hang on? 17 seconds, it goes back up. So it's, well, he gains a bit on a corner and then loses it on the straight and then gains another little bit, but they're all under the kite now.
I don't think he's going to be caught now. As long as he negotiates this corner safely, it looks like it's going to be victory for Team Sky and Wout Poels from the Netherlands. What an absolutely fantastic run, and what a start to the season for them. So
Wout Poels takes it into the finish, and nobody is surely going to catch this Dutchman now. It's a wonderful performance for the 27-year-old Dutchman as he races clear to victory in Tirreno-Adriatico, day 4. They're into Castel Raimondo. He's through the final left-hand turn. Now he can start to savour victory, because as he looks over his shoulder, he realises that he's clear and no one is going to catch him now. It's going to be a victory for Team Sky. It's going to be a victory for Wout Poels as he takes the win in Castel Raimondo and celebrates that fact with 2 arms in the air. We've got a sprint coming behind, but it's for minor placings, because the winner today is certainly Wout Poels. Superb effort for him, and who gets up for second? Is that Rigoberto Uran taking bonus seconds from Joaquim Rodriguez. Perito getting up for 3rd, and that could well have important implications later in the week. But no doubt about the winner, and certainly also an overall contender, Wout Poels.